Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Palai, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we went and looked back at our court that we happen to have, since it's been a couple of weeks, and they found out something strange is going on. We're putting certain things in the ground, causing them to change into things that they shouldn't be. Strange, random, magical things. Weird, but okay. Also, they had a challenge. They had a spell they wanted to cast on us, which would allow us to go to where our heart called us to. They thought it was going to send us to Elysium. Instead, we ended up outside some mysterious cabin out in the Worldwound, and now we found ourselves in this mysterious lab created by Areelu Vorlesh. Very strange. And we don't really have a way out, so time for us to start moving forward and trying to find our way through this place. See what we can find. That is a demon. The look of this device provokes a shudder of horror. It's not clear what kind of experiments it was used in, but it's unlikely they were pleasant for the subject. Don't need the regular punching dagger. Cloak of the Ancient Herald. Whenever they channel energy to heal, the wearer gains a +2 bonus to persuasion skill checks, and the save DCs of when it channels energy to harm. Okay, it's all about channeling energy for that thing. But I think I'll stick with what I have. Shadow demons. Alright, get them dead. Get him dead. Yeah, go ahead with your haste, and I don't know what that is, and you're running. Okay then. Random demon. Speed, cold iron rapier, potion of resist cold, and a silver disc. Oh, I did take a look up at something. That one quest that we have. The, above the clouds that requires us to put things into the ground to have them change, it doesn't actually take time. I thought, oh, we throw these potions in and that'll happen. No, that's not how it works. It does happen basically immediately if you do it. So, yeah, it's just the items we had don't actually do anything. So, we need to find items that will do things like that. I think it's stuff like the silver disc or a handful of gems, basically trash items that will cause it to happen.
We do it my way.
And that is a trap.
I will prove my worth.
If you don't mind, please take care of that trap.
I'm glad
Thank you,
I was
Areelu.
useful to you.
Rat swarms.
Are we ready to move out?
Hey, Nenio. How about we take care of those rat swarms a bit with a regular fireball? That should do a lot of damage to them and probably surprise them.
Did we find trouble?
Now go kill the rest of them.
They did.
And they're all dead. That is exactly what I wanted.
It went splendid.
This device was likely used in experiments on demons. Considering the massive demon trapped on there, yeah, I am not surprised at all. Piece of an ancient cloak. Okay, that's something to give to the,
Follow if you
whatever he's called. Storyteller. To the old wing. Okay, we'll go down there in a bit. Oh, these crystals. Now, thankfully this one isn't affecting us very much. That is a demon coming out to us. Kill that Demodan, but those crystals, those become such a pain later on. Trust me. It isn't clear if this breach appeared while the laboratory was still in use or after its abandonment, but the scratch marks and bloodstains around the edge indicate that it may have been tried as a potential escape route. And you have... Okay, I'll take those. Breastplate doesn't matter. Oh. Here we have a door. What do we got in here? Oh, you have some boots. Hey, Elven Notes! Again, for the, whatever he's called. Experiment the Suture Crystal. Storyteller, that's his name. Nothing of note in here. Or there is. Without the materials supplied by the client, the creation of new midnight bolts is impossible. However, significant progress has been made in the matter of improving existing bolts. The bolts must be tested in the field. The upcoming celebrations in Canabras may be the best venue for a trial run. And there's a midnight bolt. A vessel resembling an outlandish jug seems to have been hewn from a huge block of solid crystal. Veins of bright purple running through the crystal pulse with light. A crimson droplet falls on it, triggering a vibration deep inside. You look down and see a scarlet stain blooming on your chest. Your wound has reopened in the blink of an eye. Presumably the object before you is a magical repository for a soul, similar to those used in various evil spells. However, this artifact is different to all the ones you've seen before. You cannot fully identify its properties. One thing you can say for sure, it is currently empty. Unfortunately, we can't do anything with it, so we'll just take it. You reach forward to touch the vessel when suddenly it trembles and, with a gentle sigh, crumbles to dust. Well, so much for that. Okay, there's various loot. Let's keep moving on. Another door to investigate. And that one has a trap. Aru?
I finished.
Thank
here.
you.
Is there more?
The fight for Canabras marked the beginning of the Fifth Crusade. The next objective is Dresden, once the capital of the Crusader movement and now a demon citadel. Who will win? It is an equation with an infinite number of unknowns. The finest military minds failed to bring an end to this war, but a new leader now stands in command, one different from all the others. And perhaps this new variable will produce a different result. And we have a recipe. May as well learn that immediately before I forget to do this. Skullberry pie. This cave-in looks like it happened a long time ago. The rocks and rubble have been compressed into almost into a single mass. And hello? Behind the barrier, frozen in what seems like a weakly glowing liquid or a magical glimmer, is a woman with long silvery hair. At her back, you can see a single white wing and some kind of dark, broken shadow. Haggard figures huddle around the woman. A dwarf in a ragged robe scarcely notices you. He sits on the floor, running his fingers over the leaves of the plant that is growing between the slabs, like one would normally stroke a beloved cat or dog. Next to him is the unmoving figure of an elf who is covered in scars and doesn't take his eyes off you. The third member of the group is an old man with a long, straggly beard who is dressed in old armor. He quickly turns to face you, brandishing a rusty sword. Who are you? Another conniving wretch who serves the traitor? Don't come any closer. Ooh, an Azata option. Please, friend, calm yourself. I have brought the wind of spring and freedom into this dungeon. I'm going to get you out of here. The old man shakes his head in surprise. Oh my. You're from the Desnans, I suppose. Someone from the good gods has finally come to us. The elf, who had been silent for now, stands and says, So, you're the foolhardy soul who's ended up here. Who are you? We're the only survivors. The only ones apart from the monsters and demons, I mean. The old fellow is a crusader. He ended up here accidentally about 20 years ago. He camped out in the ruins of the house, found the magic door, and came through it. But of course, he couldn't get out again. I'm one of the last who have been brought here by Areelu herself. She literally dragged me out of the demon's jaws. I don't even know what she wanted me for. She kept me in a magical sleep most of the time. And then she lost interest in the laboratory. And the druid, that one making friends with the plants and the roots, he's been here since the very beginning. I think he's from Sarkoris, but he's half mad and wasn't a talker even back when I first met him, so we don't know his name or any other details about him. He grows food for us and he doesn't talk. He's the best neighbor you could hope for. Areelu left people alive down here. She just abandoned the place? That's right. She opened the cages but sealed the way out from the outside. What else were you expecting from the architect of the Worldwound? Compassion and mercy? Sometimes I think that leaving us here was just another one of her experiments and we are just rats in a maze. I really, really hate people who lock other people away in cages. Sitting locked up is the worst thing ever. This architect is a bad, bad person. We need to help everybody who's still in here. We'll do what we can, Ivu, as long as they're not attacking us. So you've tried to get out of here? Countless times, by whatever means we could think of. Nothing worked. Maybe if we'd had a powerful cleric or a spellcaster among us. Then again, seems unlikely if Areelu imprisoned an actual angel down here so easily, doesn't it? The elf nods toward the unmoving winged woman. We can't even explore the whole laboratory. Some of the passages are blocked by barriers that only let demons through. How have you survived all this time? With difficulty. There were more of us before, subjects of Areelu's experiments, mortals and demons and other abominations. When she left and we were all freed, it was chaos. The demons killed everyone they could, then they turned on each other. The mortals who survived set up a base here. The druid grew food for us, the others kept the demons at bay and tried to find the way out. New arrivals would appear rarely, unlucky travelers or reckless adventurers who ended up here by accident. As you can see, we're the only ones who survived. And what's wrong with her? We found her like this when we couldn't break through the barrier. She must be sleeping, or at least immobilized. We call her the Protectress. A priest from Brevoy came up with the name. He used to be one of our brotherhood here until the demons got him about 7 years back. We call her the Protectress because the angel's aura, even caged, protects us from the demons. This place is still crawling with them. We try not to stray too far from her. She's all that's keeping us alive now. Can you tell me anything useful about this place? It might just be wishful thinking, but I guess that there is some way to get through those barriers blocking us. We tested them so many times. They only allow full-blooded demons to pass through them, except... well, the barriers were here long before Areelu abandoned the lab, which means that she was able to walk through them somehow. Maybe she had a key that we can look for? Who knows? There is one more thing. I've heard the demons, the sentient ones, mention something called the Lexicon of Paradox. I don't know what it is, but they talked about it like it was an artifact of some kind, a relic. In other words, something valuable. So it's possible that it could help us get out of here, but I don't have the slightest idea what it is or where to look for it. Well, I'm not going to sit here doing nothing. There's got to be a way out of this place. The angel is surrounded by a powerful magical barrier. Perhaps there is something in the laboratory that can destroy it. We'll definitely try. The heart of the laboratory. Okay, that's probably like the ending area, so let's take a look at the old wing. I think I'll probably drop a save before we do that first, though. Alright, down to the old wing we go. What can we find in the old wing? Oh, there's a door. Open it up. An old mongrel. You look at the figure dressed in rags, and after some difficulty, you recognize that it is an old mongrel. The few exposed areas of skin are covered in horrific burns. Grotesque, twisting appendages that look like a cross between tentacles and umbilical cords are latched onto him. The mongrel gives a quiet groan.
Who's there? It's been so long since I heard another living voice.
We're on your side. Don't be afraid, old man. We're not going to hurt you. Who are you?
I've been here so long I don't remember my own name. I lived in the caves beneath Canabras, but I was drawn to the surface. So one day my friends and I decided to venture up here. Up there. I was the only one who made it all the way, but when I emerged, I was met by a pack of inquisitors. They thought I was demon. Burn the demon, death to demons. Fire. All I can remember is fire.
How blind we are. We judge by appearance when we do not even know what true beauty or true ugliness is. Oh, Shellen, why did you not grant us empathy and insight? Forgive me, stranger, but you seem weak, and I do not know how to help you. I think your death is near. Would you like me to unburden your soul before it is sent to Pharasma? I will hear your confession.
I've been waiting for my death for a long time. I've made my last confession to these silent walls 1,000 times before, and I have nothing else to add now. But thank you for offering.
You know, I do like that about Sociel in a way. Like, he is a cleric, and thus he is a priest. Rarely do you actually hear clerics and priests in Dungeons and Dragons say, "I will hear your confession." That is rare. Did Areelu do this to you?
Areelu? Yes, I remember her. She took me from the pyre, or what was left of me. She brought me here. She treated my wounds. She took my blood for her experiments on mutations, but she went away, and I have not seen her here in a long time.
Lan, do you know him? Lan looks mournfully at his fellow mongrel. No. He's clearly well over 40 years old. I've only seen 3 or 4 mongrels as old as this before. I fear he's beyond helping, Falai. He might not survive if we free him. The old mongrel struggles to speak, his voice a low whisper.
Better to die free, lad.
Whoever you are, I'll set you free. Keeping a living being in captivity is unacceptable. Freed from the appendages, the mongrel slowly, very slowly rubs his hands. Then he raises his eyes to you.
You, Crusader, did you never consider that some of those witches burned on the pyre were the real thing? Lord Baphomet, I offer up this worthy sacrifice to
This will
you!
be quick.
Dude, you're old and wounded, and there's 7 of
Don't
us.
hold back.
Well, he got a teleport to go to the other side to survive, but it was not good enough. We have archers. Well, we tried to help him. Let's keep going. Another door to oh, hello!
Be gone, feast!
Kill that Minotaur. And the Minotaur is dead. Random Minotaur walking around here. Sure, why not? Alright, let's take a look in here. Terry Demadan, kill it, and you're back! And now for the Shadow Demon. Kill it before it gets whatever that spell is out.
I am your end.
Nope, he's getting it out. Nope. Interrupted. And he ran again. Of course he did. Let's see here. Everywhere there are signs of destruction, large and small. It is not worth it to take that short spear. Take all of those. We got a room here to investigate.
I'm gone.
Another dead demon. With nothing of note in here other than that.
Ah, a test of my
Oh, hello,
ability.
Incubus. And an Almach.
Guide my hand.
Alright, they're dealt with.
We do it my way.
A trap over there. I think we can take care of it from this side.
A success.
The bodies in the
worthy
murky
praise.
liquid are likely remnants of unsuccessful experiments, or of failed attempts to save them.
I finished here. Is
Okay,
there
that
more?
trap is dealt with. Another room over here.
Something
Ah,
over there.
Helmet of Camaraderie. Gains a +1 morale bonus to AC for each ally in a 10-foot radius. But no more than +3. You need the charisma. You can wear that. You know what? Put the silly hat on the horse. That'll boost its AC a little bit because it has allies in range. Technically, it'll always have at least one ally. Another trap to deal with.
Allow me.
Aru, if you don't mind.
I'm glad I was useful to
There we
you.
go. Let me drop a save just in case. Alright, let's pick this lock.
I finished. I will defend my dream.
Oh, hi! A Vrock and an Elfeshni.
Inheritor, guide my
Kill the Vrock
blade.
first, I think. Okay, Stunning Screech got out, and now kill the Elfeshni. I just realized I'm nearly dead. Okay, definitely kill this thing while you can. Please kill it. Okay, this thing is actually surprisingly tough at the moment. 34 AC, no wonder we're having trouble hitting it. Right, maybe we should kill it first. Yeah, it's a problem. Give me a moment. New plan. Go for the Nelfeshni first.
I finished here.
Into
You won't
the
fall
fray.
here. I swear it.
Okay, the Nelfeshni is actually surprisingly tough and hard to kill. They're still getting out their spells. Surprisingly, the Vrock got stunned by all that. Okay, let's try and do some spells here. That can work. Elemental Assessor. Nope, they're not getting any attacks out. Oh, the Stunning Screech.
Disappear.
Oh, wait, it's dead. But so is Sociel.
Killing is what I was made
Okay,
for.
I don't want Sociel to be dead. Alright, let's try this one more time.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Go for the Vrock first.
Made
You.
by the darkness.
I want you to cast that Elemental Assessor spell. I think it did damage. Now we've got the Shadow Demon out. It is taking damage. Quite a bit. Oh, we've almost got it dead. It's dead. Okay, good. That's much better. Not really much in the way of loot. But hey, we killed him. And we need to get some healing
The
out.
goddess protects us.
Okay, go ahead and cast that. Cast that on me. Cast another. That'll do. Alright, out of this room and into the next.
I'm gone.
Another Omox. Kill it.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Okay, Omox dead. There's another one.
They will break against our
Oh, you're back. And an Ulidru. There. Now for the Shadow Demon, kill it before it gets... I think that might be like Dominate Person or something. Did get Dominate Person, but Social's saved. And somehow it's still alive. Confusion. I think one of us is... Yep, Yaniel is confused. That's the horse. But it is now dead. Okay. At least now we don't have to deal with that anymore. What do we got here? More Elven notes. Well, that's pretty damn good. What do we got here? Pick the lock here.
I've embarrassed myself.
You can still get it.
I finished
There we
here.
go.
Is there more?
The chaos does not look like the result of anything as deliberate and controlled as a search. It is more likely that there was a fight here, or that everything was simply smashed. Some magic essence, good to have. Door over here. Another room of things. Another crystal. Heavy crossbow of degradation. Okay, how long is this gonna last? Okay, it's almost gone. The magical barrier trembles from the power seething within it. Power which seems hostile, disturbing, and dark.
We do it my way.
And... same thing here. Alright. Let me look at that heavy crossbow for a second. +2 Thundering Burst confirms a crit. All enemies must pass reflex or suffer damage to intelligence. Interesting. You can use that. You know? Why not? You can use a heavy crossbow. And it's a higher thing, so, I mean, why not? It's straight up better. Alright. There's only one area left that we can go to, so I'm going to head back over to that entrance, and then I'm going to end this episode here, because this episode has gone on long enough. So, next episode, we'll take the stairs down to the heart of the laboratory and see what we can find down there. But that'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. That is me, Sela, Social, Arushale, Lan, and Nenio. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous, and I shall see you all next time.